Hey, what's up, everyone? So this is going to be a unique game. It's going to be versus this guy. He's really good with apocalypse tanks and V3s and like special tactic units like that. A lot of players don't use this type of units, but this guy, he's like one of the few players that knows how to use it. And you probably think that apocalypse tank, you know, is a bad tank because it doesn't work sometimes. Actually, it's a strong tank, but like it's difficult to use because of like other units like range advantage. Like Mirage tanks have like a heavy range advantage on them. Like other tanks are faster. So I mean, but apocalypse tanks, if you just fight them heads up, and if you're in close range and you just like fire in versus an apocalypse tank, I mean, you're gonna have a tough time, you know, fighting that damn thing.
New construction options.
So anyway, here you go. And this guy, I usually make IFVs, but this guy, this is like the third game I play with him, but he was so freaking tricky, so tricky with us tower draws. I'm like, I couldn't even make IFVs. I'm like, this is unbelievable. This is really unbelievable.
Structure sold.
Okay, the GI did well. And another thing is, like, sometimes if you're playing, like, really late at night, sometimes you're a little slow. I was, like, a little bit slow, but, I mean, I don't like using that as an excuse.
New rally point established. On the move. Construction complete.
Yeah, I'm not too slow right now, but anyway.
Yes, sir. Good to go.
Unit promoted.
Good to go.
Building.
See, well, I mean, these terror drones are a son of a bitch. See, and I had all those pillboxes, 2 GIs, and he still got one in. See, and this is like a, and this guy is like is like a trick master. This guy, I swear to God, he's a trick master. Like, you actually hear him make like 10 V3s and attack you with them. Like, no other, like, not a lot of people can do that.
Unit ready.
So, and I don't like making the pillboxes that early. I don't like making the pillboxes until like maybe a minute later, because of the fact that if you make pillboxes early, it delays you getting your area, it delays you getting your airport just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, and I kind of don't like that because I kind of got to build like down on this map. But I haven't. I mean, when I'm playing a variety of really good players on this map, it seems like I'm learning more because like I never won versus certain strategies. I mean, just like a million different strategies you can use. I'm saying a million, but 1,000 maybe. And it's pretty like crazy. Oh, and I misclicked with that plane. See, there you go. That's like me being like not 100%, but.
Unit ready. Structure sold.
And I like to put GIs up here. And by the way, I'm almost gonna start not even telling you all the details of my strategy, because like there's people that are asking me in the comment section, do you want to play me, do you want to play me? And if I say, okay, I'm going to put 3 GIs on the top to defend that old patch, and I'm going to do this and that, they're going to know everything I do. So it's almost like I'm almost going to stop being like so detail oriented, because I like to help people that are like, see, these planes are doing good. That son of a bitch. I was like, I kind of knew I was fucking up at that point when I lost an area. I was like, oh shit. But I wanna
select target.
So anyway, he's got that building filled up. He's probably watched one of my videos why I got that building filled up, and then he's like, I'm not gonna let him do that to me. So anyway, and look how he's got that battle bunker, because he knows I'm gonna get a whole bunch of Mirage tanks and freaking bum rush him. So he's got a battle bunker, and it's like,
new rally point established.
So like I tried to do something a little bit tricky by making gap generators instead of spamming pillboxes.
Unit reporting.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
And if the grizzly tank go into desolation,
Unit ready.
into radiation for a little while, it's not gonna hurt the grizzly tanks, but the Mirage tanks, they're freaking really hurt them. And now here's another funny thing about this map. If you get ore purifier early, sometimes you have too much money and you don't even know what to do with all the money.
Unit ready. Building.
And I mean, that's actually not a good problem to have too much money, but it's kind of odd though. It's just like really like, should I make 4 planes? Should I make 2 war factories?
Building. Unit reporting. Orders on the move.
Right now I don't have a lot of money, but in a little while, like the money should be going up real quick. So I heard Kurt, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I think I could maybe pressure him.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay, and that's a big mistake I made in the game, the biggest mistake of the game.
Unit lost.
Losing the damn battle fortress.
Unit lost. On hold.
See, my control was off because I was a little bit out of it. I was like,
Going in. Let's get it on.
Cancel.
yeah, but this guy though, I mean, this guy's crazy. He's using this. Do you see how strong his apocalypse tanks are? I think they're stronger than flag trucks for air defense, honestly. Because when they shoot that shit like knocks planes out of the air and shit
Reinforcements ready.
pretty quick.
Unit ready.
I want to try to not let him set up an iron curtain. He's gonna get one off, but I want to try to
Warning.
pop a couple tanks.
Activated. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Notice how he does it with rider tanks and apocalypse.
Under attack. Unit lost. Unit
I know this is the kind of X factor. Like you're like okay, nice iron curtain, but this is the shit that was actually got me right. That got me kind of like fucked up. I was like, oh shit, he's got a desolation. I didn't like it. I didn't even see it coming, honestly. I was like, damn.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
And I can't. And I know this sounds weird, but the funny thing is, right now I would make like 2 rocketeers to kill those desolators. But he has his apocalypse tanks, and he just like freaking gunned the shit out of those rocketeers. So they're pretty rough. They're pretty rough units with the anti-air defense.
Our base is under attack.
No, and I can't chase away rhino tanks because of the apocalypse tanks too. And the Harriers can't even hurt the apocalypse tanks because the apocalypse tanks has 800 health with super heavy armor, so it's basically more than 800. And
Construction complete. Building. Unit
see what I mean?
Our base is under attack.
So once he gets a whole bunch of apocalypse tanks built up and close to your base, there's not much you can do about it.
Activated. Unit lost.
The best thing you could do is make a seal battle fortress, but
Repairing.
again, he's got the iron curtain. He's gonna run down your battle fortress.
Building.
So I was like, this guy freaking got me, son of a bitch.
New
Hey guys, so I'm gonna do game number 2. So you see, he got me the first time, but this guy actually has been playing around for a while.
training.
He's been playing the game for a long time.
New construction.
So anyway, here we go.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that's the thing. That sometimes like
Point established.
if you play late at night, early in the morning, you're like, But I didn't say that because I was like, I don't like to make excuses because when other players lose to me, you know, if they make an excuse, I'll be like, yeah, right. But then if you make an excuse,
Construction options.
it's kind of lame. So anyway, yeah, I don't care if I lose versus this guy because this is a pretty good player.
Unit ready.
So there's nothing to be embarrassed about, honestly. So anyway, so I'm gonna scout. I was like, I'm not gonna let him do this shit to me again. Try not to. Make sure I'm quick with the build order.
Building. New construction.
Can't make IFVs on this versus this guy. He's so persistent with the terror drones.
Unit lost. Unit
He's so persistent with the terror drones. You don't know what the hell to do sometimes.
Unit lost.
Son of a. Oh my
Construction
god! If he gets into the rhino tank, to the grizzly tank, I'm gonna
structure
flip on him.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
It's so frustrating sometimes.
Unit reporting. On our way, sir.
New rally
No.
point established.
You see that terror drone is in the red, and I figure grizzly tanks do 65 damage, and the terror drone doesn't have that much health. So 1 hit will probably kill it, but 2 hits definitely will kill it. Yeah, there you go.
Commander, securing
Building.
position.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Bound forward.
Because you know terror drones aren't a high HP unit, so and now here we go.
Insufficient funds.
And I actually was gonna wait until the grizzly tank was like almost dead before I shot it to try to get in some damage versus this miner.
Confirmed.
And now what he did was smart. He put the miner farther away and the farther away ore patch, so I can't finish off the miner with grizzly tanks.
Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle ready. Vehicle ready. On our way, sir. Yes, sir. Destination, Commander.
And notice how like I switched up my build order since actually there was a game that I don't have shown where I couldn't make IFVs. And I lost 2 Guardian GIs, and it kind of got me really bad messed up. So this guy, heavy terror drone players, good idea.
Yes, sir.
not to make IFVs early on. Boom, boom, boom. So I realized I have my tank 4 versus 2, then 5 versus 2
Unit promoted.
tanks.
Select target.
Okay. So I was like, I think I have enough to take out the MCV. I gotta be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. Plane's just gonna help me out. And you gotta pull out after you. Okay, so I'm pulling out.
Unit lost.
You gotta pull out after you get the MCV so you don't
Training.
get melted and even the conscripts hitting you, kinda.
Have them on radar.
Unit ready. On hold.
So my tanks are all smoked up. And notice if I kind of like bum rush him, the sentry gun could pop like 3 or 4
Unit ready.
grizzly tanks. So it's a little bit unsafe.
Training.
And for some reason, see, like I seen I had an engineer and I made another one. I was like, I don't want to keep saying it, but like, yeah, I was kind of like a little off. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to play this guy, try to beat him anyway.
Reinforcements ready.
So I got his MCV, so I'm look like I'm in good shape
Unit ready.
with that. Well, he's got radar. He actually,
Unit reporting.
I don't think he sold the MCV. I'm not 100% positive, but got a lot of grizzly tanks.
On our way, sir.
Unit ready.
Trying to soften him up with that jet.
Can do.
Get in that building.
Ready. Got it.
And you could go into the burn after you go into the building too.
Like the wind.
And see that one jet? It's just like constantly chipping away at him, and it makes a big difference. It's not just like small damage. And he decides he wants to go all in. I was like, okay, did I just like kill his MCV and I thought I was winning? Now he's gonna kick my ass and kill me right now. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me right now. But I was just gonna really focus. A lot's happening at once. MCV, sell the MCV. Don't let him blow it up.
Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit lost.
And for some reason, I couldn't see the desolator, but I see it right now though.
Promoted.
I didn't know where to shoot. I wanted to shoot it with the jet, but I couldn't find it first. It was behind like the miner.
Our base is under attack. Ore miner.
Now here's another thing.
Unit
My
lost.
for some reason my engineer didn't go in that war factory, so I didn't select it right. So I realized, okay, the situation is
Vehicle ready. High speed.
he's got one miner, but he's got tanks. I was like, oh my god, I might still. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. If I repair all these grizzly tanks, I have a healthy batch of grizzly tanks, and I think I'm gonna go in after him. But actually, I got a good chance. I got 4 miners with airport,
Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
barracks, got some grizzly tanks, but I cannot afford to lose too many grizzly tanks because I'm gonna need them to finish them off.
Unit reporting.
And this actually
Training.
not too uncommon. I'm gonna get way ahead and to only have a warfare or only have a barracks or only have one or the other or something like that.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I kind of do. I did have my tank.
Unit
The fact that I had one veteran grizzly, I kind of knew I was gonna get him. I'm a little bit surprised that he came up on me. Like,
Have them on radar.
actually, I think he did the right thing because if he waited around, I got the miners going. I'm gonna spam infantry units.
Band over.
I spam infantry units. All I gotta do is make sure that he doesn't desolate me, and I'm pretty much good.
Unit
Ready to
ready.
strike.
Select target.
Tools of the trade. Fast and light.
Unit ready. Select
And if he does shoot down the Harrier,
IFV ready. Destination command.
oh, that's not good that he got that.
Unit ready.
Okay, I got that elite
Channel clear.
grizzly tank. That's the best thing I have right now. My best unit by far right now.
Training.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
So all I gotta do is just watch the desolators and just pile up infantry units and get racketeers, get planes, and just constantly. Even if he shoots, I don't really care if he shoots on 1 or 2 Harriers, because I'm just gonna. I have enough money. I got 4 miners. Like, what the fuck you think? I'm gonna go broke? Yeah, like I'm gonna keep making more Harriers.
Clear the nation.
I freaking cat's in the way.
Pilot
Get down.
by 6. Instruments locked on.
Building. Training.
Sorry if I swear. I usually don't like to swear, but once in a while. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to.
Unit reporting. I can go anywhere.
Unit ready.
I can see him.
So anyway, yeah, racketeers are coming, and if his air defense goes down, I'm gonna pounce on him like a kitty.
Good to go. Good to go.
Yeah, like if their defense goes down, and I realized, oh my god, he's only got like, it looks like he only has like 5 HP with that flak truck. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. But when 4 Harriers, no way, he can't really stop it. That's basically a good game right there.
Unit promoted.
And he only had. See the thing, he went all in with the miners. When you go all in with the miners, it's like throwing a KO punch in boxing. You're either gonna tire out and like lose later on because he lost his miners, so losing endurance, or you're gonna knock him out and kill him right away.
You pay for that.
You are
So good game.
victorious. Player